Hello and welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about products that I don't think I would ever declutter. I have seen a few people do this video. Most recently, I saw Courtney K do it, and I realized I really wanted to do this because I think it's a fun video idea. So as far as decluttering my makeup collection, I do declutter, but not as much as I did last year. Last year, I went on a crazy decluttering fiasco, and I ended up decluttering a few things that I later regretted. So now I'm trying to be very, very cautious about what I get rid of and only get rid of things that I really don't like, not just getting rid of things to get rid of things, because then I just end up buying more stuff, I learned. So that is not good. So the first thing is this Hourglass palette. This is the ambient lighting palette, and it has dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. This is fairly expensive, and here it is. It doesn't look super exciting, but I absolutely love this. I don't really like these as highlighters. I've realized they look slightly, I don't know, gray, ashy as highlighters on me. And this last one is a little dark for me to use as a highlighter. But how I love using this is I particularly mix these two together as finishing powder. And I mostly only do it on my cheeks. There's just a slight glow to this, but they don't look glittery or anything on the face. So I mix those two, tap it off, and then kind of blend my whole highlighter, contour, blush together with this. And it just looks so smooth. It takes away all of those, you know, like choppy lines where it's like contour, blush, highlight, and it just blends it all together and gives a glow. Because I have done that technique with a regular face powder before, and it does not have the same effect, and sometimes it ends up wiping away some of the blush and highlight, which I don't like. But when I use this for that, it doesn't do that. It just kind of accentuates everything. It makes it look blended and smooth. And I absolutely love that. I've tried other things to get that same effect, but this is the only thing I can get that same effect with. So yeah, I absolutely love this. I did also have the highlighter in Luminous Light in a deluxe size, and I finished that last year. And that I used actually as a highlighter, not as a finishing powder, and I absolutely loved it. I actually really miss it. And unfortunately, when I finished that, I thought that one of those colors would be similar enough to get the same kind of natural but glowy highlight effect, and they really don't on my skin tone, unfortunately, so I may have to repurchase that at some point. We'll see. So the next category of things that I would not declutter is actually, it's just foundations in general. This is the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation. I'm not talking specifically about this foundation. I do like it. It's not the best, but it's a little too matte for me, actually. If you're very oily, you would like this. So right now I'm mixing it with a different foundation, and I basically very rarely declutter foundations because I can finish them up. I pretty much, if there's a foundation that doesn't match me perfectly, or if I don't love the formula, I just mix it with another foundation or sometimes even concealer, and I just finish it. So very rarely have I decluttered a foundation. I usually just use them up because whatever. The next product is this Tarte blush palette. This was one of the holiday palettes from last year. And what's it called? It's called the Blush Bliss. And this actually went on sale really quickly. Let me open it. So here it is. It's really, these colors are so beautiful. I'm actually wearing this one here, Genuine, right now. And I love the quality of these blushes. I actually think that the Tarte Holiday formula is better than their regular formula because their regular formula gets hard pan and it's actually not that pigmented, where these are soft, easy to blend. They're not too powdery, but they're much more soft than their permanent formula. So I like their holiday palettes better. And this one is an amazing formula. The colors are beautiful. But not only that, this packaging, oh my gosh, I love it. I mean, I admit I partly bought this because the packaging is gorgeous, but I love the product inside too. I mean, this gold with the purple, I cannot get rid of this. No way. I mean, maybe if it had mold growing inside, I would throw it away, but until then, I will be keeping this And yeah, I love this. Now, I don't have too much kind of sentimental feelings towards a lot of my makeup. If I didn't like it anymore, I would get rid of it. But I have some emotional attachment to my Anastasia glow kits. I don't know why. There's just some of my favorite makeup items ever, and I have quite a few of them. And honestly, sometimes I feel like I'm buying them just because I want them. I just want the glow kits. I want them all. I'm pretty addicted to them. And this one is the Aurora. I love this one, but I love them all and I don't want to get rid of any of them. This one, the colors don't look as crazy on your face as they do in the pan. They blend beautifully. They're super metallic. They're beautiful highlighters. I just love the formula. Some of them are glittery, but all you have to do is just tap your brush off once and the glitter mostly disappears. Yeah, I love the glow kits. I love the formula. And as long as they keep releasing them, I will probably continue buying them, which I don't need any more highlighters, but I'm pretty addicted. Okay, next up is my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I did depot this because I bought it in the original packaging and it was falling apart. It was curling up on the ends and it wouldn't even close anymore. So that was a bummer. For $38, they should have released it in better packaging to begin with. They have improved the packaging now for the Ulta release. So if you buy the palette now, it should be better packaging. But despite that packaging, I love these colors. Oh my gosh. Not only do I love the color selection in this palette, but the formula is amazing. These matte shades are so creamy and they blend so easily. That's what I love. There's really no fuss with this palette. It's just easy to blend. It always looks nice. The metallics, I do feel they're really nice, but they look better if you use them wet, which is okay with me. It kind of makes sense that Jaclyn Hill did that because she often sprays her brush when she uses eyeshadows, and these do work better wet, but it's not that hard to do. I just spray once and it's fine. So yeah, I love the color selection. I love the formula. And yeah, I don't know. As far as the Vault collection, I'm interested in buying one of the palettes more out of curiosity than anything else. I mean, there was that whole fiasco or whatever with the pressing, blah, 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 but whatever, all the drama, who cares? This is a really good palette and I really like it. Now, the last thing is another eyeshadow palette, and this is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes ever. It's the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. I love this. I'm blown away by the quality. This was only $18 and it's one of the best eyeshadow formulas I have in my collection. These blend like a dream. It is so consistent. There are no duds. All of the colors work perfectly. The matte eyeshadows blend so easily. You do not have to wet your brush for the metallics. They are super metallic from the get-go. One swipe and they're gorgeous. I love this palette so much. It's so good. So yeah, those are some products I would not declutter because I love them so much. And the foundation formula was a little bit differently. I just don't get rid of foundations. I'll just use them, whatever. So yeah, let me know, what are some products that you would not declutter? And thank you for watching.